Hey guys, it's Nico, and today I want to talk about one of my favorite new projects coming out called Ridotto. And I really like this project. I've actually been able to talk to the team, and I'm hopefully going to get them in here for an interview soon enough. But I just want to look at their white paper, and I know it sounds kind of boring, but it's actually really interesting, and I think they have some really cool stuff going on, so let's get into it. So, Ridotto, reinventing the gambling experience. It says Ridotto is the very first cross-chain gambling and lottery protocol built on Cardano. It will be based on complete transparency, anonymity, security, and fairness, and will be community-driven to the core. So, sounds like a lot of words, but what does that mean? Well, for one, it being built on Cardano allows for really low transaction fees, but the fairness of it, what is fairness in gambling? How is gambling fair? Well, it's not. In casinos and normal places where you would gamble, the odds are stacked against you. If you're sports gambling, that's one thing, but just gambling in general, slots, you never know what your odds are of winning. I mean, the only people that really know that are the operators of the machines or the casinos, and they're not going to tell you. But the odds are they're really low. So as we go down a little bit, the Ridotto protocol, full transparency. So to provide full transparency, the Ridotto protocol runs over multiple smart contracts on decentralized blockchains. So like that basically just means that it's like playing Xbox with your PlayStation friends. It's cross platform. I think that's what they call it. So yeah, if you want to play COD with your homies on the Xbox and on PC, you can do that because certain games allow for that. Same kind of thing here, except you're going to be able to do it on different blockchains. So like Ethereum's blockchain, Solana's, Polkadot, Cardano. And that goes right with nested interoperability. And I think interoperability is like the key to crypto being worldwide, because once it's, easier to use, the ease of use is like the hardest thing. And it makes sense because a lot of people don't understand it. And to be quite honest, I don't even understand it sometimes. So in order for it to really be absorbed by the masses, it has to be easy enough for everybody to understand. And so I think that's a good step towards it. If you're into like network building, or if you want to build a game, say even, you can do that because that's kind of what Ridotto is. It's like a platform to build. And we'll get into that more. Community governance. So this is another thing that I was talking about. Ridotto is community driven. As a token holder, you'll be playing a critical role in each evolution, proposal, decision, and everything in between. We can work together and combine our ideas to get the best outcome. So what does that mean? Well, by holding their token, RDT, you're going to be able to vote on, what the next game that comes out, or, if you like a game and you want to keep that, you can do that. So I mean, I know in casinos, they really don't give a shit what you think. They've been having, like, you could go back 60 years and probably play the same games and with the same slot machines and probably the same odds. They really don't care because they know that people are going to come to them no matter what. I mean, a casino it's an appeal on its own, but they don't have to change much. It's like NBA 2K. They don't have competition, so they don't have to change every year. In fact, they put out like the same game every year because they know people are going to buy it. Same thing here. But except Ridotto is going to be what switches that. So we'll get more into that. All-in-one app. The Ridotto platform is an all-in-one app to provide a vibrant, very vibrant, and entertaining gambling experience. Its user-friendly interfaces gives users easy access to their favorite games, pools, and wallets. So that's another really good thing, is you're going to be able to stake with this. So by staking, it says, Ridotto deviates from the traditional the house always wins approach. And that's the approach I was kind of talking about. No matter what, the odds are stacked against you. I mean, even if you think you might count cards or be strategic, the odds are less than 5%, even sometimes less than 1% in your favor. Users can instead earn rewards by staking and providing liquidity to the Ridotto protocol. This approach provides users with the possibility of becoming the house. And later in the white paper, it talks about what that means. And it shows an interesting diagram that shows that. So we'll get back into that. All-in-one app. So it has games, pools, wallets. The app itself looks beautiful. I mean, it looks like I want to play it, And in there, they snuck a little bit of a sneak peek. Not only are you going to be able to play games on here, but you see the Premier League, you see the NBA. You're going to be able to do sports betting on this with crypto coins of your choice. So that's fun. I mean, for me, I love the NBA and I love watching basketball. So that's a little bit, I like to bet with my friends anyways. $10 on this game, $5 on that game. Nothing major. But if I could do the same thing, but, get some Cardano in return, it's even better than the $10 that I would have gotten from UP. So yeah, with wallets, you're gonna be able to track your assets by using a non-custodial wallet. You're gonna be able to be staking while holding to that wallet. That staking rewards will then compound, and yeah, you'll be getting even more. Then you look at some of their partners. CardStarter, a really good project that they're gonna be launching on. It's basically like if you know Kickstarter, um, cool ideas, whatever you want to fund that, boom, same thing. Charlie 3, another good platform that's built on Cardano. Same with Gero Wallet. Fractal is a good ID system. So the company's backing it. They're legit. So I think the idea of it being a rug pull or anything like scammy kind of goes out the window. This makes a lot of sense. But now that we get into the actual white paper, that was just a little bit of what it is. So next we have the team, and the team is always very important to what they're doing. You want to make sure that they're credible and that they know what they're doing when it comes to crypto, because somebody could be a marketing genius but not know the first thing when it comes to crypto. So first we have Mohammed and Fayrouz. And Mohammed and Fayrouz I've actually had the opportunity to talk to, both based in Paris. They're very smart people. Mohammed's a cloud architect and has been working with blockchain technology for a very long time. Then you have Fayrouz, who's a digital marketing expert. She's worked with really popular companies like L'Oreal Paris and Nestle. She knows what she's doing, especially. And I think that it's interesting because the way they came up with this idea is they were just friends and they kind of just saw the need for it, and it came up in conversation and it ended up getting here. So I think that's really interesting. And the rest of their team, although it doesn't have much about them, they have the right type of people. Blockchain experts, casino product specialists, software engineers. They know what they're doing, and they put together a solid team. So then we get to how does Ridotto change anything? And when we go to gambling industry, you see that what we were talking about earlier, the house always wins. So no matter what game you decide to play, the casino's odds are always higher than yours. Roulette, you got about a 3% chance. Kinu, I don't even know what that is. Slots, you have less than a 1% chance. And if you're, that's just if you're playing. If you're trying to become an investor or whatever, heavy taxes, government regulations, capital requirements, suppliers and sponsors, it's a lot of work. But then that's the thing, is like, if you want to look at how they differ, traditional casinos, they're centralized. Ridotto completely decentralized, and the hidden operator algorithm, you will never know what your odds are of winning at an actual casino. But with Ridotto, you can know exactly what your odds are, and lessen the worry. If you lose, then you can be like, dang, well, I kind of knew what I was getting myself into. Only for gambling, that's casinos, but you're also going to be able to play games, and it's a DeFi ecosystem, so you can have money there, you can hold your wallet, you can earn rewards just from holding your money there. So say you win a jackpot at a normal casino, you're going to be getting say you get 3K right there, boom, awesome. It's going to be kind of complicated to get that money, and also it's money, it's just US dollars, which is cool. But for me, at least, if I won 3,000 and I had the choice between getting it in normal dollars or some Cardano or some Solana, I would take the latter every time, because I mean, not only for appreciation purposes, but that's what I would probably put my money into anyways. So you're getting cryptocurrency jackpots, and you're getting instant payouts. You're not gonna have to wait for however many days or do any tickets, anything like that. Instant payouts. And another thing, when we go back to becoming the house, you look at casinos, you put your money into a casino, and that casino then divvies out that money to jackpots, so whatever people are going to win, which is not that much. Then you got profits. Whoever's at the head of the company, they're getting paid. Organization fees, building the business, whatever. That's what your money goes to in a casino. And with Ridotto, everything's smart contract based. The money flows in and out. So not only is it smart contract, but it's autonomous and decentralized, transparent and secure. So when you put your money into Ridotto, the other side is the jackpots and the staking rewards. So it doesn't really go to profits of one single person. It doesn't go to a corporation that it belongs to. It goes back into the ecosystem. So you are the house. You know what I mean? And that's the beauty of it. I think that now, as the world gets more digital every day, it just kind of makes sense, right? Casinos, they're old and they're boring, and I mean, yeah, you can win some money here and there. Like, I know my grandma won a jackpot like twice, and she goes a lot. But that's not the way of the future. If you look 30 years from now, I just can't see that still being the wave. And this is the wave. This is what I think is the future of finance. But that's just what I think. Then we look at their competitors. To be honest, they're pretty bad. So Wink, Funfair, Decentral Games, Pool Together, none of them are cross-chain. Only Ridotto. Farming and DeFi, you're gonna be able to stake. Only one that has that is like Pool Together. Open Platform, it's decentralized and it's fully transparent. Almost none of those have that. You look at their market cap. The biggest one is $945 million, and it, honestly, Ridotto kind of shits on it. So to consider what Ridotto could do, and considering it's not even out yet, very interesting. DAO, meaning that it's basically, like I said, decentralized. It's not just like one institution that, you know, runs everything. It's spread across multiple different nodes, computers, whatever. Games catalog, you're going to be able to, you know, choose and place different games, and their games are fun too. And when I say all this, I'm not like sponsored or anything like that. You know, it's just, I find this really interesting. So when we go down to like their games, first we look at their app. So when we go down to their app, you see it's all-in-one games and pools app. It's simple to use. Secure and non-custodial wallet, intuitive, exclusive crypto games, and easy access. So, you know, if my buddy wants to play, or, you know, if I'm throwing down some money on tonight's game and he's got the other guy, boom, I'll send him my referral code, probably get a little RDT, and then boom, we can, you know, make the same bet against each other, whatever. The Ridotto app, and it's beautiful. I mean, that looks like fun. So it has, it's divvied up between the home, games, pools, lab, wallet, I'm feeling lucky, which is just a special event games with random rewards such as APR, card, multiplayer, and NFTs, Bitcoin jackpots. So you can be able to get NFTs off this. Come on. So like, for me at least, I'm thinking of like the partners they're gonna get. It only makes sense. And then you look at their actual games that they have so far. To the Moon, a simplified crypto options game. Who likes playing options? You know, it's pretty boring, but if you can do it in a simple way on a game, pretty cool. Mystery Box, a loot box containing random cryptocurrencies. Hidden Gems is a cryptocurrency jackpot selected by the community, and All Stars is top 10 cryptocurrency slot machines. I don't ever play slots or gamble, but you best believe I'm going to be taking some of those staking rewards from Cardano and pulling some slots. And then you look at their pools too. A lot of just stuff that, you know, not very necessary to know, but they divvy them up in terms of risk, reward, and basically just gives you an outline of what you're getting yourself into. And I really like that. I think that in the normal world, not crypto related, it's kind of selfish, and you kind of, you know, people play into the fact that you're going to come to them regardless. This kind of platform allows for like users to run it. It's interesting. I've never seen a staking pool set up like this, or even, you know, games that just look like this. We get down to RDT, their token, and what are you going to use their token for? Well, like I said earlier, you're going to be able to vote on different games and, you know, see what games you want to keep, what games you want to get rid of. If you have to pay network fees, you know, small transaction fees, you're going to be paying with RDT. And staking rewards, you're going to be able to stake RDT and earn that right back. And when we look at their tokenomics, where they're putting everything, they got about 500 million tokens that they're going to be putting out over their lifespan. 15% to token sales, 15% to marketing, 10% to reserve, 15% to the ecosystem, 10% to, you know, find bugs, 10% to the team, and 25% for staking. Pretty simple. And they're going to start off by putting out a small amount, and over the next year or so, they're going to be releasing more and more. And they also have a vesting schedule, so they're going to make it to where not everyone that's in the pre-sales is just going to dump right away and then kill the whole project. It's going to take a while, and people can't just pull profits right away. So that's also good for, you know, token holding. And as far as the roadmap, we're already past Q1 of 2021. We're starting to get into Q2, where they implement the vesting strategy framework and promote team growth and strategic partners. Like you saw, they already have some solid partners, and I'm pretty sure the private sale already ended. So what's next is their app's going to come out. That's going to be launched on iOS, I believe. They're going to start the bug bounty program, so they're going to be able to find, you know, whatever little bugs are going to be in there. And that sucks because I'd love to get some strategies in, you know, while I can. So I'm not involved with this company. I know the founders. I've been in communications with them. I'm really hoping I can get them on the channel. Kind of just a fault of my own. But this is a really good project. It's not even out yet, and I think that it has a ton of potential. I mean, as you can see, it just makes sense. And the chance of it being a scam or a rug pull are really low, considering the fact that it has already strong partners, a solid team with solid credentials. this looks like this could be a really solid project, and you can look out for it on Cardstarter. If you follow my Twitter or Instagram, I'll be posting about where you can buy it. But as far as that, thank you for watching, and I really hope that you find any of this interesting. And if you do, ask some questions. I'm always willing to answer. And if you have any projects that you want me to look at, I'd love to do that too. So with all that being said, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.